How are we going to start the show?
Well, how about like that?
You mean like what we're doing right now?
Yeah.
Just kind of winging it?
Right.
That's how we're going to start the show?
That'd be pretty funny.
Okay, well, here we go.
This is it.
Oh,
Oh,
Bill.
we're
welcome
back on the air again.
Hey, long time no see. Haven't seen you in a while.
Are we all right? So we have to address this, right? We can't just be like act as if nothing has really changed. It's been 2 months since we did a show.
No, nobody misses us. Nobody was listening, so
Right.
screw them. So anyway,
Doesn't really matter.
so like I said, I haven't seen you in a while. It looks like your sex change operation was a success.
Yes, I'm now really a man.
Are those D cups I see you sporting over there? Are those D cups?
God.
Hey, can I have a peek? Come on, show
No.
your brother. I'd show you if you asked me.
You know, I
What?
I knew somebody who, well, not
Yeah.
personally, but I knew of some people at work, some women at work that got, breast enhancements, and they were all
Yeah.
excited to show them to people.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's like when you get a new car, you want to show everybody. Hey, come on, take a ride in my new car. Hey, come on, feel my new breast. Same thing.
It's just weird.
Yeah, right. Normally a woman really wouldn't want to show her breasts to anybody except, a significant other. But when you get new ones, it's like, hey, I'm very proud of these. Check them out.
And I think it's more just the fact that they spent a lot of money on them, so they
Ah,
get their money's
well,
worth.
yeah.
Right?
Kind of like when you buy a Lamborghini, you get your money's worth. There you go.
Do you?
I think so. Yeah, I think you get your money's
It doesn't. You ain't gonna gain any inches by getting it.
worth. You want to bet? I want to talk about the current addiction that has grabbed this country by the earbuds.
Oh,
What am I talking
chocolate.
about?
Oh.
What am I talking about?
Uh,
Cell phones.
Well,
Cell phones, the thing that everyone except me is addicted to.
how do you
Cell phone.
wait?
Yeah, what? Oh yeah?
Well,
You want to start an argument?
well,
What?
no, I'm addicted to mine. I am. But,
Oh, well, I wasn't really talking about you per se. I'm just talking about general public.
oh, I know.
It's gotten worse. Yeah, case in point. So I joined a Gold's Gym by me, a really nice Gold's Gym.
Okay.
And as you walk in to the front and see the front counter right there where you check in, big sign, cell phones in lobby only. Now, I know how to read, but apparently there are a lot of fellow Americans that don't know how to read. And so when you go into the back room where the free weights are and the machines are, everybody's got their cell phone out. And
Yeah.
everybody is wasting time. And it's one thing if you waste time on your time, but it's another thing when you waste time on my time, because I'm standing there waiting to use a machine while you're playing with your cell phone and checking your messages and taking selfies and seeing how many likes you got. And it's just gotten ridiculous. And I watch these clowns hold the cell phone, put it down, do an exercise. And as soon as
Is
they're
this
done with
a
that
co-ed
set,
place?
yes, of course, men and women, of course.
And both men and women are doing that?
Yes, both men and women are doing it. It seems like I am the only one that doesn't bring his cell phone into the gym. Because why? Because it's not allowed. But
Well, I agree with what you're saying. I agree.
Yeah.
You're right, and it's rude. It's
Yes.
It's unfair to other patrons, and it's
Yes.
a sign that's saying it. The only thing I'm not going to say in
Yeah.
their favor, but the only thing that could be happening is some of those people could have an app that they're using to monitor their heart rate or how many reps they're doing, or if it's giving them
Not
advice on their
likely.
exercise.
Not likely.
Why not?
Not likely. Not likely, because
Unless you're
let me
going
tell
in
you-
there with your own trainer, there's apps that are kind of like a trainer for you, so-
Yeah. No, I can't imagine an app on a phone training you in a Gold's Gym correctly. Here's the thing.
Well, that's because you've been a trainer, so of
All
course
right,
you're gonna,
but yeah. So, and here's the other thing.
You're
If
slighted.
you need to have it with you while you're training, just keep it in your pocket. If it's an emergency, you'll get a text, you'll get a phone call, but to have it and play with it while you're sitting on a machine, taking up our time, Mr.
You know what?
Hand.
That's funny what
What?
you said about the emergency thing. I thought about disconnecting once in a while, but I thought oh, then I'll only take emergency calls. How do you know if it's an emergency call? Unless you take it.
Well,
You're not going to
You know,
know. The phone's
well-
ringing, right? And then you go to answer it, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah, what's up? Yeah, I just, can you pick up this on the way home? Oh, that's it?
okay.
Yeah.
Look, there's a real big difference between playing with your phone every 2 minutes and being addicted to it and having to look at it every 2 minutes and sitting there and all of a sudden getting an emergency phone call. There's a big difference. But again, people
But how
are
do you
just
know it's an emergency?
well, you don't. You just answer it either way.
So
But
then you're stuck
again,
with answering your phone no matter what.
right. But again, how many times does your phone ring during the day? How many times does your phone ring
Not
during
many,
the
that's
day?
true.
Okay,
But let's
so-
here's the other worst part.
Yeah.
Most of us do more texting than phone calls on the phone.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So now your phone
Yeah.
vibrates, it got a text.
Okay.
So you,
All right.
you can't help but want to go look like, oh,
Okay.
should I peek at it? Is it like
Ah.
help? Does it say the
All
word
right,
SOS?
all right. So here's the thing. All right. So here's the thing. This is the thing. You get up, you go into the lobby, and you look at your phone then. You don't sit there and play with it and talk on it and take up everybody's time.
Right, because
That's the
there's
problem.
machines, right? You're waiting.
There's
yeah.
machines,
In that
and,
particular
there's-
case, yeah. If you're just
Right.
sitting in the corner and you're on a mat, who gives a crap what
Right.
you're doing? But you're right.
Exactly.
You're right. That's true.
Absolutely right. I don't
You're
care
right.
what you're doing
You're
as long
right.
as you're not taking up my time.
Agree.
And so
You have a good point. That makes sense.
okay, so a while back I mentioned to you that you should unplug
My hair?
for your
I'm the plugs.
no, that you should shave, but no, you should unplug the way I have because I have found that ignorance is bliss. It's wonderful. I no longer read the news. I no longer have to see that stupid orange face.
tell
what?
the audience what you mean exactly by unplugging. You're
Okay,
talking
well,
about just
Every morning I would get up and get on the computer and read the news and 4 or 5 different news sources, and I would get angry at the stories and the people and the BS that was constantly.
how much time did you spend doing that in the morning? About an hour?
About an hour.
Yeah, sure.
And I would absorb it all,
Right.
and it would get me all riled up, and I'd go through my day angry
Yeah.
and feeling stressed out. And I realized that, you know what? I don't need to know any of this. There's, the only power that we have is our vote. Other than that, we are basically powerless to change anything or influence anyone. So I've unplugged. No more news. Again, I no longer have to see that stupid orange face, hear that dopey voice. I no longer have to see all the other people on the other side of the political spectrum that I can't stand. I don't have to hear them.
Right.
I don't have to hear their BS.
Right.
No more stress. I wake up now, I have my coffee, I read my email, and that's it. And I go to work and I'm happy. I'm smiling.
And you
I'm
haven't missed the
listening.
news. You haven't missed
I
it at
have
all.
not missed the news one iota.
So you don't know what's going on in the world. You
I
didn't
have
know that the
no-
aliens landed. You didn't
I
know
have
about that.
Good. And what are they silver?
Christ
That's
came.
what I want to know.
Christ came again. You didn't know about
Did
any
he
of
come
this shit.
back? Did they did he fix the holes in his hands and his feet? That's what I want to know. Are those fixed? Did he get a good surgeon? Can he water ski again? These are the questions I have. All right. So
Biden fell on his bicycle. All the important things. You don't know
Biden
these things.
fell on his bike. I have fallen on my bicycle too, but nobody alerts the media when I fall on my bicycle. Just saying. So again, Bill, I think you should unplug. I think it'll do wonders for your.
I did.
your
I
mental-
did do a partial unplug. All right?
No. You can't do partial. You cannot.
I can't
do-
go all the way. All right.
Yes, you can. Yes, you are strong. Just say this repeat after me. I am strong. I am invincible. I am woman. Go ahead,
I
say
thought,
it.
I
What?
thought halfway was good. I mean,
No. You still trust me. You're
I
still going to
check my
get.
news
No,
I know, but
forget
on
the
my phone
news.
used to get
There's
all the news
Listen to
stuff.
me.
Now I have to actually
The
go to an app
the only
and
news you need is from your wife and your kids. That's the only news you need. That's it. You don't need to know anything else about
Bill,
what's going on in the
I'm
world.
leaving you. I'm taking the kids with me.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't
No,
know. But
think about
listen,
it.
you'll have the house all to yourself. So anyway, so
And I'm
really,
taking the house.
you really should unplug. I mean, completely. Just do it. Trust me, you'll feel better. You will feel absolutely better.
Really?
Yes. I can vouch for it. I feel fantastic. I haven't felt this good in years. Like a giant weight been lifted off my shoulders, like the first time I got divorced. Giant weight off my shoulders. But anyway,
What are you doing with that extra hour?
well, I'm actually getting up later, so I actually sleep a little bit more
Oh,
instead of sitting in front of the computer for an hour. Well, I like to take my time. I like to drink my coffee, take my time, read the news. I did read the news. No more. So no more news. So
okay.
it's like, look, here's the thing. It's like when I gave up watching television. All of a sudden now you have all this free time, and I filled it with learning how to cook. I filled it by joining the Charlottesville Vocal Arts Society and singing. I took up playing the drums again. I started writing. I have all those short stories. I started reading again.
Right.
You have free time now.
I
by
was going to
not
ask
reading-
about what you
What?
do with your entertainment, and you're going back 100 years, so that's in a way that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Reading, writing.
Yes.
um,
Right.
know,
Yes. Old
maybe
school.
just taking some time to just sit outside and watch people, or just watch.
Oh
listen
my
to the
God.
listen to the birds, listen to the
What an-
trees, the wind.
What
in
an
the
I
trees,
what an I you hear trees? All right. Anyway, what an idea. Yes, sit outside. Anyway. All right. Let's
Wow.
talk about celebrities. Moving on. Let's talk about celebrities as presidential candidates. Yay or nay?
Celebrities as presidential candidates.
Yeah, good
Well-
idea or a bad idea?
Well, I mean, what do you think of Reagan?
Well, at the time I was not politically connected.
Same here.
I knew nothing. I didn't know what a liberal was. I didn't know what a conservative was. I didn't
Right.
know what GOP stood for. It was GOP.
GOP,
So I knew nothing. So Reagan comes along, and he seemed like a likable enough guy. I had no idea he was evil.
That's
with
part of
his
the job.
with his trickle down theories that went nowhere and just made rich people richer.
Yeah.
Again, was he a good president? I don't know. I mean, you'd have to speak to the people in the know that would rate presidents and see where he stands. What's the general consensus on Reagan as a president? I don't know.
And then
but-
who's rating that?
People wiser than us.
Well, it's also worried about where they stand or sit in that political spectrum. That's
Sure.
why, going back to the news thing, I particularly researched and I looked at what news mediums there were that were absolutely the middle of the road. And that's one of the ones that I'm checking out the headlines in once every morning. So I'm getting, not one-sided, not left side or right side. I'm getting something right in the middle.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
that's
but
the news
does-
I'm getting. It's
Okay.
it
does it
doesn't cover
stress-
much political stuff, which is good.
All right. Does it stress you out?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then stay with it then. But the minute it starts to stress you out for whatever reason, the minute you start to internalize the news and think, oh my God, what am I going to do about climate change? What am I going to do about the war in Ukraine? Oh my God, what am I going to do about these women that keep knocking at my door telling me that I'm the father of their children? This is the things, Bill. See, you've got to.
I don't know about that
Not
last
let-
one.
All that can't leave. You can't
For
get
you, that
stressed.
last one, something's going on with
You
that.
can't get stressed, Bill. That's the thing. All right.
Okay.
So back to presidential candidates. So there are a lot of people who have come out of the woodwork recently and decided to run for
How
president.
would you know? You're not listening to the news.
That's right. But before I unplugged, there was
Uh-huh.
Herschel
Like who?
Walker. Dr.
Oh,
Oz.
yeah, that's a mistake.
People are talking about, oh, Tom Hanks should run for president. What, Forrest
Well,
Gump? You want
okay, there's
Forrest Gump to
people
run for
might
president?
be saying that, but if Tom himself
Yeah.
is like, no, I'm not interested, then
Right. Okay.
right.
But there are quite a few bozos out there. Let's talk
Right.
about the bozo that ran for president 4 years ago, Kanye. Okay. That guy,
Right.
the guy with an IQ of a snail. Yeah, he decided that he is so amazingly talented that he should be president. Okay. Now, these people, they're dangerous. Okay. One, they have a very, very high opinion of themselves. And, obviously they're narcissistic. They have really no business being president, like the idiot that we had for 4 years, the orange idiot that we had for 4 years. Okay. Another
Right.
another guy who should never have been president ever.
Oh, there's
Especially
a lot of people that should never been president, but the problem is,
Yes.
you get enough people to vote, in favor of you, then bam, you're
yes.
president. I mean,
All right. So I think we need some rules that really we need some rules that if you are a musician, if you played sports, if you are a TV personality, if you're a quack doctor, you should not be able to run for president.
Who's
You
left?
Need well, I hate
Lawyers?
to say it.
Oh, great.
I hate to say it, but people that do this for a living, politicians, and you need to put up the best of your best. If you're the GOP, you need to put up your best
Yeah.
candidate.
But most
And
of those
if you're-
politicians that you're saying are politicians, career politicians,
Yeah.
I mean, they, I don't know, they like to be in the limelight. They like that center.
Okay.
Like that.
I trust a career politician to do the right thing versus some idiot football player that's had too many shots to the head, or
Sure.
or this whack doctor that talks about all these new age products on his show, and he turns out to be a quack.
Yes, you're giving me examples, specific
Yes.
examples of people, but they could be, an actor who, who.
What, Matthew McConaughey?
No, you're
Okay.
grabbing specific people.
Yeah,
that,
right.
If you were told that, all right, Ray,
Yeah,
we've
yeah.
come to you and we want you to decide the next president, and it has to be an actor. Who's it going to be?
I'd say
Anyway.
no. I'd say no. I'd say no way.
It
No,
has to be
none.
Ray.
None.
The whole world depends on you making this decision, Ray.
I have to pick an actor.
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna
Actress.
pick. Okay, fine. I'm gonna pick. What's her name? The one that was married to Jeff Goldblum, the tall one.
Glenn Close. Oh
No, the tall. No, Glenn Close. No, the tall one, dark hair. She was in Beetlejuice. I can't think of her name.
Gina Davis.
Gina Davis supposedly has a very, very high IQ. She's a genius. I would trust her to run the country. I think she would do a good job. But you asked me, and that's the first person that came to mind
Okay,
because she's
all right.
because she's smart.
Okay,
And she's a
well,
woman.
There you go. Well, there could be a smart former sports professional. There could be a smart former actor. There could be a smart former TV show host.
No, I
maybe
prefer.
on that
I
one.
actually prefer none of them. I prefer none of
Oprah?
them. I prefer. I prefer.
Oprah, no.
What?
Oprah, no.
Oh no, absolutely no Oprah. She gave away a bunch of cars to people that couldn't afford the tax on it. That wasn't smart. Okay, what is she gonna seriously? How is she gonna run the country when you can't figure that one out? All right. No. Bad. Stick to interview. Stick to soft.
Would you take the job if they offered it to you?
What?
Would you take the job if they offered it to you?
Oh, absolutely not. No, I'd make a terrible president.
Yeah.
I absolutely would. I would banish all the stupid people to Florida. See, that's the first thing I would do as president. I'd be like, IQ test 43.
You
you're going
can't
to
fit
Florida.
200 million in one state.
Yeah, want to bet? There's a the whole middle is empty except for crocodiles, and they would reduce some of the population. So
There
see,
you
I'm
go.
making
That's
good.
true.
I'm making good decisions
Okay,
already. See,
all right.
maybe I should be president. But anyway, so
All right.
yeah.
What else is on your list?
Okay, so I miss going to the store,
Bathroom.
i.e., Walmart, and buying a music CD. I miss I miss
Oh,
a
I
CD
haven't
in
been
my
I
hand.
haven't been to that
Oh,
section. There's no longer a music section, huh?
no, there's no longer a music section. You can no longer go into Walmart and buy a CD of music.
Now, it's funny because LPs came popular again, and I'm like, I don't know where you
Yeah.
find these
Uh,
LPs.
well, same. Well, I'll tell you where. Um,
Special
uh,
stores.
no, the bookstore. What's that
Oh,
thing?
like a Barnes& and Noble.
A
Got
Barnes
it.
and Noble. They sell albums in Barnes and Noble,
Okay.
and there's a few other places I've seen albums, but you can't play an album in your car. So
Right.
what I
Oh, I
what
know,
I'm
I know, I know.
saying what I'm
You can't
saying
even you can't
is,
even find new cars, you can't even find CD players in them. So, some of
is
these
that
new
right?
cars, it's
Well,
expecting you to plug your phone or
oh
just
BS. What
right.
again? What if I didn't have a phone? How would I listen to music at that point? What am I stuck listening to
Oh,
the
you have to get
radio?
a little thumb drive, one of those little USB
Thumb
drives,
drive.
and
You know what you can do
pull
with
your
that thumb,
music on
don't
that.
you? Yeah, you know what you can do with that
Stick the
thumb.
thumb up your
Yeah, that's right. Up your CD. Anyway, yes, I'm upset at the CD manufacturers for
technology
not.
has changed.
Yeah, but I
We're in a
haven't.
digital world now,
I
so
don't
they're
want to
expecting
be
you
in a
to
digital world. I
what?
want to be in an analog world.
Okay.
I want pinball machines to come back. I want rotary phones to come back.
Oh God, rotary
I
phone. No,
want
that was a good idea to get rid of those. I'm sorry.
I want my abacus back. I'm tired of using this computer to do
Not
mathematics.
even the
I want
calculator. You just
no. I want an abacus.
a
No. Uh,
sundial.
A sun exactly. Who needs a watch when you can use a
Oh yeah,
sundial?
right.
So you don't have to wind it. It doesn't take any
Strap a big
batteries.
sundial to your wrist.
Again, but how smart was that to stop making CDs? What about all the people that have vintage cars? And they have first of all, they probably don't even have CD players in no vintage cars.
Right.
They've got 8 tracks, and
Oh,
forget trying to find one
nobody's
of
eight
those.
track. What the heck?
But I mean, seriously, all through the 90s into the 2000s and even to the 2010s, cars still came with CD players. And you know, thankfully, I still have a bunch of CDs, but I actually want
So do I.
more. I want some greatest hits of certain acts, and I can't find now anymore because they're not made anymore.
You could probably
And
find it online and have it delivered. You
oh,
just can't
what?
find it in
Go
the
to
store.
Amazon? I don't use Amazon. I refuse to give that guy any more money. That that psycho looking crazy bastard. No, I'm not giving him any more money. No, no, no.
Boy, you will
Uh,
not yield on your
No, I
principles, will you?
won't. No, no, I will not yield. I would walk 10 miles to go to a brick and mortar store, then sit at my computer and order anything off. I won't
You really
even
need that much
order.
brick and mortar? What do you need that? Oh, you mean okay, got it.
I'm,
Walk in there and
yeah,
go, "You guys
you
got
know,
any brick and mortar?" No,
mortar.
it's a,
No,
it's a
I'm in the wrong store. All right. So yeah, brick and mortar. That's what I want. I rather, first of all, I like shopping. I'd rather walk into a store any day than order something online. It takes away all the fun. Okay. And there's no, here's the other thing.
fun.
There's no,
Oh, I
yes,
don't have
fun.
fun shopping. I'd much
Oh,
rather
I have
shop
a lots of
online.
fun. Oh, you got to see the things I do. I goof on people, and me, my practical jokes. Put me in a department store.
Oh
I'm in
boy.
my, I'm in, yeah, I'm in my
Okay.
element. And here's the other thing. The computer doesn't have a now you made me forget the word. A clearance rack. I love the clearance rack. Oh man, I go and I buy the whole rack. Whether it fits or not. I'm like, shit, only $2 for a shirt? I'll take it.
Oh
So
boy.
yeah, I like shopping for bargains.
No,
Okay.
no, bargain shopping, I get that, right. I
Yeah.
just
Yeah, bargain shopping. Yeah.
I
I like
usually have to have a need for something and then I'll get it.
that's
I don't
men.
really
Look,
shop.
that's men in general. We don't normally go to the store unless we actually need something.
In
Women
general,
can
you're
make a
probably right.
whole women can make a whole day out of it. Do you need anything from the store? No, I'm just gonna go window shop. Okay. Why? Because life at home sucks. My husband doesn't pay me any attention, so I'm going to the stores. See, that's the thing. Women don't need a reason to shop, men do. We get a reason,
Mhm,
we go to the store,
mhm,
we get what
yeah.
we need, we leave the store, we go home. That's it. But me, I'm crazy. I like to shop.
You're
All
yeah,
right.
you're crazy. Yeah.
I like to shop. So,
Okay.
all
Alright,
right.
you like
So
to
I want
shop.
to tell you.
Oh,
So I want
more? You got more, huh?
to.
Oh, hello? I lost you. What happened to you? Ray? Where'd you go? Oh, you're back.
Yeah,
What happened?
I left our
Your
studio.
heart in San Francisco?
I left. I left my heart. No, I left to go to a page that I had saved to talk about what I want to talk about next, and I didn't realize that I was going to get booted out of the studio.
Yeah.
So this is going to create a problem because I don't know how to do this now unless I open it in another. Wait a minute, I can open it.
I can hear you. So
Yeah. All right. Well, hold on. Let me see what happens if I open it in
yeah, another window.
tab. So hold on.
Yes.
All right. Hold
Open
on.
New tab.
Hold on. Now I'm gonna. All right. So it just opened up. I'm gonna go over to this other tab and see if we lose. If you lose me, am I still there?
You're here. Yep.
All right. Great. All right. So Bill.
So
Um,
what?
All right. So let's talk. So we
Oh,
used to
now
do a
finally the
segment.
25 minutes?
What? Excuse me.
You said
used
the
to talk-
talk. I said after 25 minutes.
We used to do stupid criminals. Back in the old days. Remember when we first started doing this, the podcast?
Oh yeah, stupid criminals.
Stupid
right.
criminals. Okay.
Right.
So I'm going to give you a scenario here, and then we're going to have to figure out what this falls under because it doesn't necessarily fall into stupid criminals. I'll let you and our audience decide. Anybody out there? Listen. Let's take a listen.
Oh, yeah.
You hear anybody? I hear crickets.
Yeah.
No. Okay. So, are you afraid of clowns, Bill?
Not really.
Why?
I'm one of those people that never really had the fear of them. I know
Okay.
people who do.
Yeah. I'm sure there's a term for it. I'm sure there's, like
Oh,
there's
probably. Yeah.
claustrophobia. Yeah, I'm sure there's a term for,
Yeah.
Anyway, so in Florida, of all places,
Yeah.
a trial has been delayed again for the 6th time in a case that goes back 30 years.
What the heck?
Where a woman named Sheila Keene Warren of Florida has been accused of dressing as a clown and fatally shooting the wife of her future husband.
Really?
So, I kid you not. So, this woman decided that she would dress up like a clown because then nobody would know who she was, and kill the wife of the man that she loved so she could marry him. There's only one problem. The woman showed up at a costume store telling the clerks that she urgently needed a clown suit, an orange wig, white gloves, a red nose, and enough white makeup to cover her face completely. Of course, one of the clerks then identified her in a photo lineup, but the other one wasn't sure. And it was that led to this woman being arrested for the crime of killing the wife of this man that she ended up marrying. So now, the trial has been delayed now the 6th time. And so apparently
It's been taking 30 years for the trial?
I guess so.
Oh my God.
Here's the problem. There's
There's a problem right there.
According to the prosecutor, he says, quote, "This is a long ago event. Witnesses are in their 60s, 70s, and 80s. Some of them are dead. Others are debilitated. We can't find all the witnesses anymore."
Plus,
Boy,
whoever's
talk
left, they're not going to remember anything.
Exactly. And so talk about somebody dropping the ball. I mean, seriously, this woman's probably going to get a mistrial because all the witnesses are dead, or don't remember anything, or can't be found. So another reason to fear clowns. They may kill you. They actually may kill you. If you find one that's
and
wacky
proof that
enough.
Florida's full of a bunch of clowns.
Thank you very much. I didn't want to say it, but I let you say it. This way, when we get all the fan mail come in, all the hate mail, it'll be addressed to you.
Okay.
Anyway, so what do we file that under? That does
I don't
stupid
know.
criminals, crazy stupid criminals that like to dress up as clowns. I don't know.
Still got away with it so far.
And still got away with it. I hear Ringling Brothers is looking for her, but hey, want a job?
Why not?
Yeah.
All right, so you ticked everything off your list?
Oh, I think so.
All right. Well, we've been talking for a while.
Have
Why
we
don't
now? Oh
we-
my gosh.
Why
A
don't we
whole.
close
Yeah.
the show with one of
Why?
those
Guess
loony
what?
laws things?
Oh, I was waiting for you to say it. I live for this.
All right, we'll do it. Let's go away and come back and do it.
Where we going?
We're gonna
You-
go to the other room, just you and me,
Are there donuts there?
maybe.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
All right.
This is Bill, and you're listening to Pull Yourself to Pieces, the podcast, hosted on Anchor. You never heard of Anchor? Anchor by Spotify is a podcast host platform, and it's an easy way to make a podcast. We picked Anchor because they have everything we needed all in one place. You can record and edit a podcast from your computer or even right from your phone. Then you can have your podcast distributed easily to multiple platforms, including Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and much more. And did I mention it's free? That's right. Anchor is free. Download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started.
It's time for Loony Laws of the Land.
All right, we're back with another installment of
Loony Laws, Bill.
Land. Hey, you know what? I just realized
What?
we never really addressed where we were for 2 months.
Well, I was in the Witless Protection Program.
We did a show that was like the end, like we were done.
Yeah, we were done.
Well, I guess we're back.
We're back.
We're not going to tell anybody like how long we're back for. Or
Nobody
what
cares.
show. We'll just
Nobody cares.
surprise them.
Nobody cares.
All right. All right. So Loony Laws. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
This is it. You know
What
what
state are
we're
we
up
in,
to?
Bill?
We're on the
Yeah.
I's, and we're
Uh-oh.
going to Illinois.
Illinois, does that describe the current state of hip hop in this country? Illinois. It's an ill noise. It's not good. Makes my ears hurt. Illinois? No, that's not it. All right.
I feel even worse. I'm not even sure where Illinois is. Oh, that's like in the
It's in the-
middle, like
it's in the
south
middle,
of Chicago.
yeah. Yeah, it's in the middle. You know, just
Yeah,
below
over there.
Canada. Yeah, just below
Just below
Canada. Yeah.
Ray,
Yeah.
all the states are just below Canada.
I thought I could fool you, Bill. You're too smart for me.
Okay, so
Yeah.
in Illinois,
So these are real laws, Bill. I mean, you know, for our one
still in the
listener-
books. They're still in the books.
Okay, still on the
All right.
books in Illinois.
That's
You
right.
can be arrested for doing any one of the following. Hit me.
In Champaign, Illinois.
That's a problem right there. That's a big problem right there. I guarantee it has something to do with alcohol. Mark my words. Go ahead.
You can't pee in your neighbor's mouth.
But any other orifice is acceptable.
Right, sure.
Hey, buddy, come here. I got to pee. Give me your ear. I mean, what the hell?
Not just
You
your
can't
neighbors.
pee-
What about like your family? I mean,
The postman, the
right.
guy who delivers your mail. Hey, buddy, come here.
I didn't
mean-
like that, Bill. Give me that.
Oh,
Come here.
can't pee in your neighbor's mouth.
Oh,
First of all, would he let you? That's the first question you have to ask. You know, how do you approach that? Hey, Bob, do you mind if I piss in your mouth?
oh my God,
Gee, Ray.
how did that become a law?
Hey, look, you know, we're in Illinois, Bill. Anything's possible.
Just in case. All right.
in case.
Remember,
Yeah. You know, you realize that at some point somebody did pee in somebody's mouth.
whew,
Yeah, go
I'm
ahead.
not going to forget that one. I'm never going to
I'm
forget
sh-
that one.
I
All
know.
right. In Chicago, Illinois, you can't give whiskey to a dog. Nope. Don't even think about it.
What if you sell it to him? Is he allowed to buy it from you? Here, look, I got.
You want
I
this?
got, I
That's
got
two.
I-
Two means yes,
I-
or two means no.
I got 3 bones and and a box of biscuits. Can I get some whiskey, buddy? Can you barter with the dog for whiskey?
Okay, I guess
Yeah.
this one could make sense.
Yeah,
I guess.
Yeah,
Like,
go ahead.
also in Chicago, you cannot fish while you're sitting on a giraffe's neck. I guess you want to get the height and get a really good, cast with your fishing pole.
Okay, so how do you hide a giraffe in Chicago? A,
Right.
And B, you have to lead them somewhere where you can, like a pier or a bridge where you can fish. Now, you realize this is going to attract some kind of attention, okay? And then you're going to climb up its neck, sit on its head, and cast your reel out there and fish and not get into trouble. I mean, that's a good law, Bill. Come on, think about it.
Oh.
That keeps a lot of giraffe owners on the up and coming.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. All those
know what I mean?
giraffe owners.
They're
There's
all
so
those
many of
giraffe
them.
owners. Yeah.
Ooh, wow. All right. Also in Chicago, all right, you are prohibited from eating inside a burning building. Especially, I'm guessing if it's like, hot chili pepper.
Come on down to Ray's Barbecue.
Enchiladas.
Come on down to Ray's Barbecue, where where everything is on fire, baby. Jesus Christ.
Ooh, man.
All right. Well, again, you realize at some point all these things happened. So
Okay, in Decatur, Illinois, it's against the law, Ray.
yeah,
For you
yeah, me.
to drive without a steering wheel. How without a steering wheel?
Flintstone mobile. You use your feet. You just kind of use your
but
feet.
it can't steer. Even that gives you power, but we're talking about no steering wheel.
Drive without a wheel. Let's just say you're
Whoa.
going straight. Let's just say you're going straight for a very long time. Okay, here's the thing. Some race cars have instant removable steering wheels in case you get into an accident. You can egress from the car very quickly. Now, so I guess this law is aimed at those people that are driving, those hot rods on the road that think it's funny to take the wheel off and go, hey, you hand the wheel to your girlfriend. She shits in her pants. You go, hey, you steer. And so that's what happened. And so now there's a law against it. So
Wow.
there you go.
Wow.
The only explanation, Bill, that has to be it.
Whew. Oh, you're going to like this one.
Yeah.
You're
Okay.
going to like this one.
Yeah.
In Collinsville, Illinois, it is illegal to wear, saggy pants. Where you see your underwear.
Well, that
should be
law.
everywhere. I love that.
That's an excellent law.
That's a good law. That's
Really,
not wacky. That should be everywhere.
I only want to see my plumber's ass. That's the only man whose ass I actually want to see. But other than that, no, I don't want to see anybody's crack. Keep that. Keep your pants up. Keep them on. Wear a belt.
Yes.
Don't really need to see your ass.
Okay, so back to Chicago. It is illegal to go fishing in your pajamas while you're on a giraffe. No. Why is it illegal to wear your pajamas when you're fishing? What, just
I
in
went
case-
hunting last night and I caught an elephant in my pajamas. How we got into my pajamas, I don't know. That's an old joke. So you can't go fishing in your pajamas.
No.
I don't see who's offended. The fish? The fish pops out and goes, "Hey, buddy, why aren't you wearing pants? Throw me back and don't pull me out until you got pants on, you bastard." I mean, seriously, who is this hurting?
I don't.
You can't-
you got me.
That you can't
right.
fish in your pajamas.
All right, and getting back to the animals, it is illegal to give a pet a cigar.
Any pet?
I want to see that thing try to smoke that.
A cigar. What if you got, baboons, monkeys can smoke cigars. They actually do. Well, can't give a pet a cigar.
Nope.
Lit or not lit? I mean, I have so many questions, Bill. I need some answers here.
And what if he had a big litter?
Yeah.
Shouldn't he be allowed to celebrate that poor dog?
Yeah. Yeah.
Give him a cigar.
Yeah.
All right, here's my last one. Apparently, there's a place called Normal, Illinois.
Oh, this is going to be bad. This is going to be real bad.
In
I can feel
Normal,
it already.
Illinois, Ray,
Yeah.
it is illegal to make faces at dogs. There's all these things about dogs in Illinois. They
Dogs
love
have
their
more
dogs or
rights.
They hate their dogs.
Dogs have more rights here than humans do, for crying out loud.
They can't drink whiskey, though.
Can't drink whiskey. You can't give them a cigar.
No.
Jesus, and you can't make faces at dogs.
Oh, and you can't bring French poodles to the opera. Throw that one in there for good measure. All right.
How about a Guns N' Roses concert? Is that allowed? Jesus.
And there you go. That's Illinois. All right.
Oh, well, we're
So,
never going there.
As you would say, what have we learned, Grasshopper?
What have we learned? Never to go to Illinois. No,
Right.
never.
Okay.
And I think it's Illinois. I don't think you're
oh,
pronouncing
yeah.
it.
I'm saying Illinois.
I'm not sure.
Illinois.
It
Wait,
doesn't
is
really-
it?
I have no idea.
Illinois.
Yeah.
You know, you might be right.
Chicago, Illinois. Illinois.
No.
I don't know.
Wait a minute.
I don't know. Ask Google, Bill.
Illinois? Illinois?
Yes. I don't know. I have no idea.
Okay.
I have
All right,
no
well-
clue. Yeah.
I think we've done enough.
Damage for one evening?
Yeah,
I
we
think
did.
so too. I think
All right.
so
So,
too. Yeah.
we're back, I think.
Yes, we're back.
And,
We're hoping to get another appearance from Madam Misty, where she conjures up some more dead celebrities. We're hoping for that,
Okay.
and let's see what else we can think of. And if anybody out
well,
there is listening,
Okay.
any
Let's
suggestions.
hope that for the
Any
next one.
suggestions? If you'd like to leave a comment, that'd be nice. We'd like to know if you're actually listening,
Sure.
whether you like us or not.
All right.
And
like
I do believe we actually might have another correspondent out in the field, working on that. Another
Okay.
correspondent, and because COVID's still around, and you
All
have
right,
to be
so
masked. You gotta
Look
be
forward
smart.
to these
Yeah.
segments
yeah
in the future.
in the future.
Sounds good.
All
All
right.
right. Well,
Thanks.
Ray, it was good doing this again, and look forward to the next time.
I say goodnight, Gracie.
All right. Good night, Gracie. Till we meet again.
Till we meet again. And next time we meet, I definitely want to see those D cups you got.
Okay. Please check out our website, pullyourselftopieces.com.
That's right.
And you can subscribe to the show in Google and Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Breaker, Castbox, Pocket Casts, Radio Public, Stitcher, and YouTube, or via RSS, so you'll never miss an episode.
And if you enjoy our show, don't forget to give us a high rating.
And remember to tell your friends about the show.
Thanks for listening to our show, and thank you to freesounds.org and Gottlieb, Audio Mirage, Plasterbrain, Cognito Perceptu, FK Prod, Mirage Taser, Shadow Wisp, D-Boss, Viku Seru, Intra Environmental Sound Project, Julian Nicholas, Carmelo Mike, G Kill Hour, 140178 Sound, CMU Sound Design, Alan Mchi, Der Super Anton, Eric H2000, Bulbastray, FK Phantom, Ultra Dust, Ada Records, Stuart Colborn, Debroid, Cubidup, GJ, Syntax Seed, Inspector J, Astounded, Madge 061785, Just Invoke, Short Record, Lorenzo Sue, and I'm Mackenzie. CreativeCommons.org/licenses/by/3.0/legal code.